Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. My name is Alyssa and welcome back to my channel. I am the Diamond Painting Accountant, and today is Thursday, Thanksgiving here in the US, so I hope you are all having a wonderful day. I am super excited to be partaking in my first Christmas premiere this year, which has been organized by Crashly over at Crafts with Crashly. So thank you so much for doing all of this organization. I can't even begin to imagine how much work it is to put all of this together, and she has done a fantastic job at it. So for my Christmas premiere, I decided that I was going to do like a three-part video. This first part is going to be like a small shop spotlight. I'm going to open some packages from some of my favorite small shops and show you some of the holiday and some of the non-holiday stuff that I got from these small shops. The second part is going to be like a miniature stash video where I'm going to show you the winter and holiday themed kits that I have in my stash. And then finally the third part will be like a whip and chat style where I work on a holiday kit for Jingle Drills hosted by Emeralds and Fairy Lights, Lindsay. And I'll be answering some holiday tag questions in that whip and chat. So let's jump right on in with this first package here. This is from Mary over at Mary Making and More. It's been a little while since I've placed some of these orders. I've been saving it specifically for this, so I don't remember exactly what I ordered, but I do know at minimum there's going to be some holiday themed putty in this package. I'm going to make sure my invoice isn't showing there. Here's her business card from Mary Making and More. You can follow her on Etsy and on Instagram, and she does have a YouTube channel. She does include a little bag here with, it looks like, some peppermints and some stickers. I love that cat. That's so cute. It's like a stamp and then a grocery cart with some plants in it. And then this here is going to be what I ordered. It looks like there's going to be 3 different scents of putty in here. I love the purple tissue paper. Purple is my favorite color, so naturally I like anything purple. And here we've got Hot Cocoa Mary Mud, Peppermint Patty Mary Mud, and Huckleberry Harvest Mary Mud. These were all new scents that she released on November 11th. I don't know if she currently has anything listed in her shop or not, but go ahead and go check her out. See, this first one is the Peppermint Patty Mary Mud. And it smells exactly like a York peppermint patty, which is one of my favorite holiday candies. That's super cute. Just casually watch me struggle to get that back in there. Next up, we've got the hot cocoa. And yep, that smells exactly like a cup of hot chocolate. Oh, that smells so good. That's one thing I like about Mary Mud is just how strongly scented it is, which I know is not everybody's jam, but I do like it when it's really heavily scented so that I can always smell it. And then last up we have Huckleberry Harvest. Ooh, that's like super, it's not quite blueberry scented, but it does kind of have a blueberry undertone to it. And then there's, I mean, it's just the way she gets the coloring, the marbling on these, just absolutely, I could never. That's all there is to it. I could never replicate it. Next up, we've got this package from Munimade. Now, I know off the top of my head that this is not holiday themed, but Munimade did do a tray drop recently where she had it's a new filament. I believe it's called Mermaid. And I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous, and I have several Munimade trays and I love all of them. I have, let's cover my address back up there. I have 3D printed trays from several companies, and I do have several favorites, but it seems like Munimade is one that I always end up coming back to. This is my invoice. Mint green tissue paper. Here's Munimade's business card. You can follow her on her socials and check out her website. Are these sticky notes? That is so cute. Pilgrim hat sticky notes. Super cute. There is a thank you card in here where she does write a thank you note. She said, Alyssa, thank you so much for ordering from my small business. It is my wish that your order can bring you even the slightest bit of joy and happiness today. Enjoy your new goodies. Her packaging is always very well done. I never worry about my order from her coming damaged. And here we are. So this is a color shifting filament, it looks like, and that is just so pretty. It does shift from like a pale yellow on top to this pink here in the middle to this bluish green here at the bottom. And there's the inside of the tray. This is one of the large trays from her shop. You can see the lines in there that line your drills up, and then this stopper does come out. So that's really cool. That is super pretty. And it's the way the filament is, it's almost like looking at the lid like this. They almost look like mermaid scales, like scales on a mermaid tail. That is so cool. This fills a great gap in my tray color collection. I'm so looking forward to using that. Next up, I absolutely love my Swampwood pens. I have several pen turners that I like, but Swampwood seems to be my favorite out of them. I'm sorry. He always writes a thank you note on the inside of the lid. He said, Alyssa, I absolutely know you will love this pen. It is so perfect. Enjoy. Thank you, Seth. And he always packages his pens really well in tissue paper and bubble wrap as well. Ooh, this is not the one I thought it was. I thought this was going to be the holiday one that I ordered. So that one must still be on its way. Let's casually just drop it like that. Y'all, look at that. Again, I'm a sucker for anything purple because purple is my favorite color, but that is just gorgeous. And I love the glitter and the sparkle. Oh, it's so pretty. Did I need another purple pen? Absolutely not. But when I saw this, I could not pass on it. It's just so pretty. Next up, I have two packages from Firefly Diamond Art. These are both 3D printed trays, and they are both event trays. One of these is going to be the event tray for Jingle Drills, so that one will be holiday themed. And then the other one is going to be the event tray for Season of Spangler that is being hosted by Brandy from Mystery of Diamonds and Kara, the principal painter. Their packages come with a little bag it's got a thank you note in it. It comes with their business card. So Firefly is run by Matt and Emily Hansen. That's their website and their customer support email. And they also have a Facebook group. And then the business card comes with a coupon for 10% off your next order. I've got some washi tape in there. That's really cool. I've never seen a washi tape with that kind of print on it. Some stickers, be the reason someone smiles today. That's so sweet and cute. And then I think that might be an axolotl. I'm not for sure on that, but that is super cute too. And then we've got a couple pieces of candy. I love these Zotz sour candies. They're some of my favorite. And then a little lollipop. And it looks like this one here first is going to be the Season of Spangler tray. Yes, it is. So the Season of Spangler event is an event that centers around the artwork of Randall Spangler. And they did something super cool with their trays, with their 3D printed trays for this event that I have never seen another 3D printing tray company do. Let's not struggle too much today. So here on the bottom, it says Inferno Nano, and then Draglings and Books 2023, and then this here says Push. We'll look at that in a second, but look at this tray. It says Season of Spangler, and look at that design on the top. This is like, it's printed all around on both sides and the top to look like dragon scales, since Randall Spangler's art focuses mainly on dragons. And then it says Firefly printed across the back. You open up this tray lid here. It's got lines in there to line up your drills as well. And I showed you earlier that it says Push here at the bottom. This is a trash drill holder. So as you're diamond painting and you come across like trash drills or one you're not going to use, I just put it in there, and then when I'm done each session, I take it and I dump it out. And then this here, that little hole there, is meant to hold your pen so that your pen's not rolling around everywhere. This is so cool. I've never seen another 3D printing company do something like this with their trays to get the design etched into what they're printing. Now, with the Muni Made tray, you saw that physical stopper that came out. The Firefly trays actually have this like little lever here that you pull that opens up. So it's, you can see like, I can't really see my hand through there. Can you see the pen? The pen show it better? Yeah, you see the pen through there? And then you close it, you push the lever closed, and it slides the door shut, and that acts as your stopper. Other than Muni Made, Firefly is one of my top tray companies as well. I love their products. And then this one will be my Jingle Drills event tray from Firefly, and this one will be holiday themed as well. I've got another roll of washi tape. Oh, that's like a zebra print, and this one's like a leopard print, I guess. And they're the same color, so that's really cool. Got another sticker. My kind people are my kind of people. Absolutely. Got another lollipop. Another Zotz candy. Another positive saying sticker. It says, "It's a good day for a good day." I've got their thank you card again. I love that material on it. Like that's super cool. And then we've got their business card again. And then this will be the Jingle Drills event tray, which you will see me using in part 3 of this video, the whip and chat portion. is so cool. I've never seen another 3D printing company print designs like this. Is like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like raised up. I mean, you can really tell with the jingle bells there. But it's like it's printed, it's printed on there, and it's almost like it's, I don't want to call it 3D because it's a 3D printer, but yeah, it's so pretty. It does say Firefly on there again, and again on the bottom it says Inferno Nano, which is the size of this tray. Jingle Drills 2023, and it's got little snowflakes printed into the bottom as well. The lid comes off, and we've got the lines in here again to line up your drills. We've got the little holder for, I guess you could use it for tweezers as well. We've got the trash drill tray holder thing. And then we've got the door that slides open and shut for our stopper as well. I think I might have said that was the last thing I had, and I was wrong. I misspoke. I have one more thing to show you, but it's already kind of been opened because these came in a package that had some other stuff that I needed for a current project that I'm working on. These are going to be crystal drills from DP with Sparklers. I absolutely love Tima. I love Tima. She's so sweet, and she has a fantastic business where she sells all sorts of different specialty drills, from crystals to ABs to slivers and sliverettes and original sparklers, which are going to be glass. They're going to be made of glass. She has what she calls pixie dust drills, which are going to be her version of what DAC calls their fairy dust drills. What else does she have? She has pearls and half pearls and quad cubes, and the range, there is no limit to the range of specialty drills that Tima has available that you can use to bling up your canvas. So these I got to enhance one of the holiday themed canvases that I plan on working on this holiday season. And I will show you that kit coming up in my miniature stash video. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next part. Bye. Hi everybody, welcome back to part 2 of my very first Christmas premiere. As I said earlier, part 2 is going to be like a miniature stash video. These are going to feature all of my Christmas or holiday themed kits that I have in my stash. So first up, I've got Christmas Tuxedo by Maryline Casanave from Diamond Art Club. This does have round drills. It is 32.8 by 32.8 centimeters or 13 inches square. It has 30 colors. It has 2 ABs, and it has 1 electro diamond, which is what Diamond Art Club does call their like metallic drills. At the time of this filming, this one is out of stock, but it is available to sign up for restock reminders on their website. And this makes a perfect companion piece to the Love is Blind, which is the puppy dog in a Santa hat that's sleeping. And this was part of their, this one was actually in their Black Friday release last year, I believe. And I had stayed up to get it during the diamond release of the Black Friday sale, and I had fallen asleep after I woke up for it, and it was sold out. So I made sure I was up and alert for the general release, and I didn't manage to get it before it sold out then, and then they archived it. They discontinued it, and then they brought it back. So I was able to get it after they brought it back. Because it does make a perfect companion piece to that Love is Blind from last year. This next one was also part of their Black Friday release last year, I believe. This one is called Blue Winter Wolf. It is by Katie Lipscomb. And I love pretty much anything with a wolf in it or a dream catcher in it. And so with this wolf, the only way this could have been better was if it was purple, in my opinion. It's so pretty, and I can't wait to work on this one. It is 64 centimeters by 51 centimeters, or 25 inches by 20 inches. It does have round diamonds. It has 38 colors, 2 of which are ABs, and at the time of this filming, this one is also out of stock, but is available to be signed up for restock reminders on their website. This next one was actually part of Diamond Art Club's Christmas release this year. Y'all have been around my channel before. Y'all know I'm a huge Dakota Dateweiler fan. And look, this one is called Christmas Eve at the Workshop. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera. Christmas Eve at the Workshop by Dakota Dateweiler. This has so much detail in it. It's going to be so confetti heavy, but it's going to be so worth it. This one is 88 centimeters by 70 centimeters. It does have square drills. It has 58 colors. Then it also has 5 ABs, 2 fairy dust, 1 iridescent, which is what Diamond Art Club calls their crystal drills, and then 1 special drill, which I believe is a quad cube, if I remember correctly from the unboxing that was done on this one. And this one is currently in stock on their website. I'm so excited about that one. I love Dakota Dateweiler. Next up, these next 3 are all going to be discontinued. They are not available any longer. So I had to go look up the information on these. This one is Snow Queen by Josephine Wall, and it is so pretty. There's so much detail in it. I love Josephine Wall's artwork. This one is 70 centimeters by 88 centimeters, or 27.6 by 34.6 inches. It has square drills. It has 58 colors and 4 ABs. And like I said, this one has been archived, so it's no longer available. Next up is First Snow by Hannah Lynn. Look at the little wolf. It's so cute. I love wolves. I'm a sucker for anything with a wolf in it. This one is 51 centimeters by 71 centimeters, or 20 by 28 inches. It has round diamonds. It has 45 colors and 2 ABs. This next one is also by Hannah Lynn. This one is called Poinsettia Pixie by Hannah Lynn. She's just so pretty. Poinsettias are probably one of my favorite flowers, especially during the Christmas season. It fits so well. This one is 51 centimeters by 71 centimeters, or 20 by 28 inches. It has 41 colors and 3 ABs, and it does have round drills. Now that's all that I have in my stash that is from Diamond Art Club. I do have one other in my stash currently, from a small shop called Bella Safina. And this one, it's actually already been opened. It's not in its packaging. And I opened it because I was trying to decide what special drills I was going to order from DP with Sparklers to bling out this canvas, because I love blinging out my canvases. Let's see if I can get this all in frame for you. Please ignore the mess on the right. And here we go. This is called Season Bright. And what I plan to do with this one is I plan to put on the Christmas ornaments here, and on the brighter side, that's going to have some, it's going to be metallics. And then the darker part over here is going to be crystals. And I plan on doing that on the Christmas ornaments, probably all of the bows as well. And then this fire here in the background, I'm going to deck that out in sparklers. And I'm considering, like these hanging ornaments here, I'm considering using some metallics or some sparklers in those star ornaments as well. This is from Bella Safina. The artist's name is Scarlet Art. It is 60 centimeters by 60 centimeters. It has 50 colors. It has round drills, and it has 5 ABs that come with it. So there you go. That is my current holiday and Christmas stash that I have on hand. I do have one other that has not arrived yet from what is the shop name? I'm blanking on it. Distracted by Diamonds. It's from Distracted by Diamonds, and if I can figure out how to pop up a picture of it here on the screen, I will. It is super cute. It's two like gingerbread men taking like a soak in a hot tub, but they're inside a cup of like hot chocolate. It looks like it's so cute. I have ordered that one. It hasn't arrived yet, so if I can figure out when it does get here how to put a picture in here for y'all, I will. Thank you so much for hanging in here with me and looking at my Christmas and holiday stash with me. Now the hard part is figuring out which one I'm going to work on for Jingle Drills, which when this goes up, I think Jingle Drills will be over, but I'm debating between a few of these for Jingle Drills. So I will see y'all in part 3 for a holiday tag question whip and chat. Bye. Hello everyone and welcome back. This is part 3 of my first time participating in the Christmas premieres that is being hosted or organized rather by Crashly from Crafts with Crashly. So first, I can't even imagine how much hard work this must have been to put all this together and organize so many different creators and their videos. So big huge thank you to Crashly. I did watch the premieres last year and I thought it was just an absolutely fabulous idea for creators to do that, to put these videos together, to, you know, keep people that may not have anybody to spend the holidays with company. And so this year when I was offered the chance to participate, I jumped at it, and I think it's just absolutely great, and I absolutely had so much fun doing it. And I hope y'all enjoyed what you saw here in my video. So part 3 of my video is going to be like whip and chat style with some holiday tag questions that I looked up online. I did not find a single set of questions that I liked all of the questions in, so I kind of Frankensteined the different sets of questions that I found and chose certain ones that I liked from certain sets and put together my own set of questions. Before we get started with that, I am working on Sweet Love by Christina Belikova, and this comes from Distracted by Diamonds, also known as Patty Wax, over on Etsy, and this is just so cute. It's like two little gingerbread men taking like it's like they're using a cup of hot chocolate to soak in like a hot tub with a candy cane and some mistletoe. I just think that this is so cute, and I started this a week ago from today. Today is Saturday. Yeah, today is Saturday, December. Is today the 9th? I think today's the 9th. If I'm not at work, I don't know what the date is. That's how that typically goes. But yeah, I started this a week ago, and I'm already done with the first row across the bottom. There's been a nice amount of color blocking. There hasn't really been so much confetti, but there is a variety of colors in here, and there is a lot of color blocking. So I am really enjoying this. For my pen, I'm going to be using this pen by Swampwood Products. This is one of his holiday collection pens, and it's so gorgeous and it's so comfortable. Y'all, if y'all been around my channel before, you have heard me just absolutely rave about his pens. My multi-placer is one of the thin metal multi-placers from Diamond Art Club. I do have my Jingle Drills event tray here that I'm going to be using from Firefly. I've got my ceramic blade cutter that I use for cutting the plastic on my sections, my super pointy tweezers that I actually lost the cover for. I have no idea where it is. My washi tape that I use. I've got hot chocolate scented Patty Wax here that I use in my single placer. I've got hot chocolate scented Mary Mud that I've been using in my multi-placers, both of which smell absolutely fantastic. I've got just a second multi-placer here that I tend to switch out depending on how big the color block sections that I'm working on. And then this here is my trinket tray from Lexi Sparkles. I absolutely love it, and I love the fact that it lights up too. That's super cool, and I've never seen anything like that before. So yeah, my storage container did come from Amazon. It is one of the Elizabeth Ward containers. I absolutely love the Elizabeth Ward containers. They're by far my favorite that I have used. So let's just jump right in with these holiday tag questions. Let's start with the fun ones. The fun ones for me always have food involved. Do you have any special family recipes that get made each year? Yes, we do. My family, we make chocolate, they're called chocolate crinkle cookies, and they're a chocolate cookie that you, once the dough is made, you actually refrigerate it for a little bit, and then you roll it into, then after it's refrigerated, I think for like 4 hours, you slice it, you roll each of the slices into a ball, and then you cover the ball in powdered sugar before you bake them, and they are absolutely delicious, and I love them. We also, every year on New Year's Day, we are not typically superstitious, but there is a superstition that if you do not eat black-eyed peas on New Year's Day, that it's bad luck. And one year, several years before I was born, my family, they did not eat black-eyed peas on New Year's Day, and it was a really bad year for them. So we make sure that we eat, black-eyed peas on New Year's Day every year, and I like black-eyed peas. But I have some family members that don't, and so we make it in a, it's called Texas Caviar, and it's black-eyed peas, it's got celery in there, it's got matchstick carrots, it's got corn, there's like an olive oil and vinegar dressing on it, and it basically just hides the taste of the black-eyed peas for the family members that don't like black-eyed peas. So yeah, I actually really like the Texas Caviar, and I look forward to that every year. The next question, I've kind of already answered that. Favorite holiday food? Mine would probably be the Texas Caviar. I absolutely love it. Favorite holiday drink? I am a sucker for peppermint hot chocolate. And I like mine both spiked and not spiked. When I spike it, I put in peppermint rum chata, just a little bit. If you use too much, it kind of tastes too much like alcohol. But I love adding I love making hot chocolate and adding just a splash of that peppermint rum chata in it. Otherwise, I like just making hot chocolate and then taking a candy cane and letting it melt in my hot chocolate to give it that peppermint flavor, and I absolutely love it. I tend to drink it more during the holiday season than other times during the year, but I do also like chai tea lattes, especially ones that have like extra spice added to them, not like something's like spicy, like gonna burn your mouth spicy, but Starbucks this year has a really good one. It's called a gingerbread oat milk chai latte, and I have been absolutely obsessed with it. It reminds me of the Oprah chai that they offered several years ago. I mean, I was still in high school when they had this drink, and I was obsessed with it then, and I figured out how to make it on my own at home. But with the amount that I've been working lately, I haven't really had a whole lot of time to make a batch of it, so I've been drinking it from Starbucks almost daily. You know, a lot of people love eggnog this time of year, and I'm one of the weird ones. I do not like eggnog. So let me know in the chat down below, are you a fan of eggnog? I am not a fan of eggnog. This next section, this next topic is about gifts and shopping. When do you start your holiday shopping? I'm curious to know. Let me know in the chat down below. When do you start your holiday shopping? I know a lot of my family, they tend to wait until like Black Friday to start their holiday shopping. One thing that I tried new this year that I will probably do from here on out, because it has made my life so much easier when it comes to gifts for the holidays. This year I started doing my shopping like year round. If I was out and about somewhere and I saw something that I thought somebody would like and it was within my budget, I went ahead and got it. And then I've got a box hidden in my closet that I get home with it. I put like a sticky note with the person's name on it, and then I put it in that box, and then when their birthday comes around, or say like a wedding anniversary or Christmas, then I just go into that box and I grab something with that person's name on it. And it has made my life so much easier. Do you prefer shopping online or in person? I like shopping in person more than I do shopping online, because I've had a couple of times where like I bought something while shopping online and it didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to. The image was not exactly misrepresented, but the final product that I received did not live up to my expectation based on the images that I saw online. And then I was left in a tight spot. Like, do I, it's 3 days before Christmas, do I try to go and find something else, or do I just go ahead and stick with what I had planned? And it was super stressful. It ended up working out okay, but that is not something I would want to repeat. And so I prefer shopping in person for most things. Now, if it's something like electronics, like if I'm getting my sister wanted a dash cam for her car one year, and so that kind of stuff I don't mind shopping for online. Obviously, like stuff like craft stuff I don't mind shopping for online, but there's just some stuff that I prefer shopping in person for. Plus, to me, shopping in person just makes it, like, if you buy it in person, it just feels more personal. But that's just how I feel about it. Y'all let me know in the chat down below whether or not you agree with that. And I find personally that it's easier for me to stick to my budget if I'm shopping in person rather than online. Online, I feel like it's way easier for me to go like way overboard. And so that's another reason that I like shopping in person. It helps me stick to my budget that I've put in place better. If I'm shopping like any Black Friday sales, those I definitely do that online. I am not a fan of going out on Black Friday. It is super crazy. I actually did it one year. Was it my senior year? Yeah, it was my senior year of high school. Me and my 3 best friends at the time, we went Black Friday shopping. We did not go like crazy early in the morning. We started our shopping probably about 10 a.m., which is late compared to the time that the stores opened. The stores opened, I want to say, at like 5 a.m., 4 or 5 a.m., something like that. And so by the time we got there, it was kind of picked over already. And the people that were still like out and about in person, they were kind of crazy. They were kind of crazy. People were rude and pushing and shoving, and you know what? I can cross it off my bucket list and said I have done Black Friday shopping. It is not for me. So I tend to save stuff that I know I don't mind buying online for Black Friday, and then other stuff I do it in person because I do all my Black Friday shopping online. What is the best Christmas gift you have ever received? This is a tough one. I believe it was my freshman year of college, my first year in college. I had been telling my mom about how awful the coffee on campus was. We didn't have a Starbucks on campus at my college at the time, and but we had some like small little coffee shop booths in some of the various buildings that advertised that they made and sold Starbucks coffee products, and it was super hit or miss. Some days, like I ordered the same thing every time I went. I would go and I would order a large vanilla latte with extra vanilla, and just depending on whoever was there that day, sometimes it would be great and the best coffee I ever had. Other times it came out tasting like super burnt. Sometimes there wasn't enough vanilla in it. Sometimes there was too much vanilla in it. So I've learned that I'm super picky about my coffee, and so for Christmas that year, my mom got me a Keurig coffee maker for keeping in my dorm room, and I still have it to this day. I still use it to this day, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So that's one of the best ones I've ever received. Another one, when was it? Oh, this was in 2020. So May of 2020, right during the middle of the worldwide pandemic, I had gotten tickets to see Rascal Flatts up at the casino in Oklahoma. Rascal Flatts is one of my all-time favorite groups to listen to. And they, in 2020, they were doing their farewell tour. They were doing their farewell tour. And so they weren't going to be touring anymore. They were, the band was splitting up. They weren't going to be producing any more music. And so for my birthday that year, I got 6 tickets for me and 5 friends to go up to Oklahoma and see the concert. Well, then the pandemic shut everything down, and the concert got canceled. Which, that's just how it is. It's okay. But for Christmas that year, my mom, I don't know where she got this made or where she bought it, but it's a custom poster that's got the lyrics to my favorite song, which is My Wish by Rascal Flatts. It has the lyrics for the entire song printed out in the shape of a heart, and then this heart is on this background of like sheet music, and I've played piano for absolutely as long as I can remember. I think I was 4, 5 at the absolute oldest when I started taking piano lessons, but I think I was 4. And so I have played piano for most of my life. And I was in the band in middle school and in high school and for part of college, and music has always been a huge part of my life. And so this framed poster thing that they gave me that year it was absolutely perfect, and I love it. It's not here with me to take a picture of, but I might, I know I'm going to be going over to her house at some point this weekend. I'll take a picture of it and I'll try my best to insert it here. The last time I tried to insert a picture into a video, I thought I had figured it out, and then I exported the clip from iMovie to my camera roll and I uploaded it to YouTube, and I think it was after the video had uploaded and been up for a few days that I realized that the picture wasn't there. So I'm not the best with video editing. I don't edit a lot of my videos because of it. And if I do, it's very, very minor stuff. Like I might, like if I have to stop filming for some reason, and I start up again, I will like go in and I'll like paste the two clips together, something like that. But I will try my best to insert a picture of that framed poster thing here, so that you can see what I'm talking about, because it is just, it's absolutely gorgeous and it's perfect and I love it. Do you prefer giving or receiving gifts? I like both. I tend to put a lot of time and thought into what I get for somebody, and I love seeing their face on it when they open it. For example, last year, my dad has this bourbon cream that he loves. It's called Witherspoons, and the company discontinued it. Like, they stopped making it several years ago. And periodically he will go and he will like look for bottles in a store, see if they like found some in the back that they didn't realize they still had or something like that. And he's always kind of bummed out when he never finds it, because it's his all-time favorite drink. Well, last year, was it the week after Thanksgiving? Yeah, the week after Thanksgiving, I was trying to figure out what I was going to get my dad for Christmas, and I was like, you know what, if I could find him a bottle of this bourbon cream, it would just absolutely make his day. And so I started searching for it online, and I came across this, they're a small chain here in North Texas called Goody Goody Liquor. I don't know how far that chain extends, but I do know that I mainly have seen them around the North Texas area. Well, it pulled up on their website, and so I called their store that's closest to me, and I said, you know, this is what I'm looking for. And the guy's searching for it in their inventory system, and he's saying, you know, we don't have any in store. And I said, well, it pulled up on your website, so I was wondering if you could tell me if like one of your like other stores in the area has it or something. And so he starts looking, and I can hear him typing, and he said, yes, our sister store out in Longview, Texas has some. I said, Longview is quite a ways away from me. It's like a 4-hour drive from my house. And so I was not a fan of the idea of driving out to Longview to pick up a bottle of bourbon cream. And so I asked the guy, I said, you know, can you have it transferred to your store? I will pay for it here and now. Just, can you transfer it from your sister store to your location? And the guy said, unfortunately, we can't. Apparently, in Texas, it is illegal to do an inter-store transfer of inventory across county lines. So I called the sister store and I said, I asked how many bottles do you have? And the guy said, we have 3 left. I said, I will pay for the last 3 bottles if you will hold them for, like I said, I will pay for them right now if you will put them aside until Saturday. So the following Saturday, I called one of my best friends and I said, hey, you want to take a day trip with me? And so we did. We made a day of it. We drove out to Longview, picked up the last 3 bottles of this bourbon cream, probably in the North Texas area. We had lunch out there, and then we came back home, and the look on my dad's face when he opened this box that I had put them in and wrapped, when he picked the box up, he was like, oh my gosh, this is heavy. What is in here? I'm like, well, you'll just have to open it and find out. The look on his face, he was so shocked. The thing about my dad is never speechless, but he was absolutely speechless when he pulled the lid off this box, and he could not believe what was sitting in there. He has done a very good job at taking his time enjoying these last 3 bottles of bourbon cream. He only opens it on special occasions, and he still, I want to say he still has 2.5 bottles left. But I love watching people's reactions when they open something that I have put a lot of time and effort into. Another example, last year I worked on a diamond painting starting back in April of 2022, and it was the Batman from Diamond Art Club, the one where it looks like he's gonna like fly off the page, and the buildings are exploding in the background. I timed it. I like to I don't necessarily keep track of how long it takes me to work on a painting, but I'm a very mathematical person. I like knowing statistics and stuff like that, and so out of curiosity, I like kept track of like the amount of time I spent on that painting. It took me 182 hours and 20 minutes to do that painting. But one of my best friends, she loves Batman. She named her first car Wayne after Bruce Wayne, and she had just recently moved into her own apartment. And so I was like, well, this is going to be perfect for you to hang on your wall. And I did some special drill substitutions so that certain parts of the canvas glow in the dark, and she absolutely loved it. Again, the look on her face was just, it was perfect. It was everything that I hoped for, and she actually asked me, she asked me how long it took me, and I told her, and she started crying, because she could not believe that I'd put that much time and effort into something. But it's those moments. I love getting to see people's reactions like that, and at the same time, like I mean, who doesn't like receiving something? So I prefer both, but y'all let me know in the chat down below whether you like giving or receiving more, or if you like both, because I could not choose when I was thinking about how to answer this question. This next one makes me chuckle. Are you a gift wrapping pro, or do you fail miserably? I have managed to take miserable fails at gift wrapping and turn them into something that looks professionally done. I have a knack for somehow being almost an inch short in the amount of paper that I need almost every single time I wrap a box. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I manage it somehow. I managed to be like an inch short every single time. So what I had started doing was I had started like taking just a little bit more, and then it always ends up being too much when I do that. Well, there was one time I was pretty short, and so I just kind of Frankensteined the bottom of the box to cover up. I wrapped it the best I could, and then just took like an extra layer of paper and taped it over the bottom of the box. It was so bad. And then there was another time that I was like, well, I wonder if it would fit on here diagonally, and so there wasn't enough room for the paper to go over the box like this, so I turned it diagonally, and then I had enough paper, and I don't know how I managed to make it work, but I managed to make it work. I've gotten a lot better. I have gotten a lot better at wrapping Christmas presents, but every year I look up online, like, how do you do this? And I follow the instructions that I find online, and every year I always end up being short. Every package. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I'm a very mathematical person. Like, that should be something that's easy for me to figure out. But again, it's not my thing. So so y'all let me know in the chat down below, are you like a gift wrapping pro, or do you have to sometimes Frankenstein your boxes like I do? Let me check to see how I'm doing on time here. I am right at the half-hour mark. Wow, that's surprising. So I think I have about 5 more minutes that I need. So let's go through these last couple real quick. When do your Christmas decorations go up? My decorations go up on Black Friday because I do not go out for Black Friday shopping. The tree goes up the day after Thanksgiving. Do you prefer a real tree or a fake tree? I think when I was little, my dad used to have a real tree. It seems like I remember having a real tree at his house once or twice, but we haven't had a real tree in, gosh, so long. We never had a real tree at my mom's. We've always had fake trees, and with my stepmom's cat at their house, we probably won't ever have a real tree because she has a tendency to try to eat the tree. I don't know what it is, but this cat loves chewing on the tree and trying to eat like the little plastic green things, needles, the needles. She loves trying to eat those green plastic needles. What goes on the top of my tree? My mom puts an angel on the top of her tree, and I believe my dad and stepmom put a star on the top of their tree. What is your favorite holiday song? I have 2 favorites. Mary Did You Know and Carol of the Bells. Y'all let me know down in the chat below what your favorites are. And then last one that I'll ask y'all, if you had one Christmas wish to be granted, what would it be? Mine, y'all, my work situation right now feels super, super precarious. Our firm got sold at the beginning of 2023, and it kind of feels like our new owner isn't really mentally checked in to what is going on, and the 3 previous owners are getting set to retire, and our new owner has not shown any interest or motivation to hire people to replace those 3. And the problem with that is that at our firm, the 3 that are retiring are licensed CPAs. So they're the ones that, like, we do a lot of tax work during tax season. They're the ones that sign off on all the tax returns before they get filed. And it's like, if you're not replacing them, who's gonna be signing off on these tax returns? Because I can't do it. I'm not a licensed CPA yet. I am working on it, and that would be my second Christmas wish, is that I managed to pass the CPA exam at some point during 2024. Which, you know, my job has full confidence in me that I'll be able to pass it with no problem. I wish I had that same confidence in myself. Maybe that's why I haven't taken the test yet, though. So with that, I will thank y'all so much for tuning in for my very first Christmas premiere. Thank you once again, Crashly, for organizing this whole process. And y'all be sure to check out who's coming next. The playlist that this is linked to should automatically take you there. So yeah, y'all go check out the person that's next. I have no idea who it is, to be completely honest with you, and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I hope y'all have an absolute wonderful holiday season, and that it's filled with everything you could ever wish for. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.